Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Duel here, back at it again with a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video. And dude, we're hacking into the mainframe. We're gonna be taking a look at some of the ridiculous cheating that's been happening in Master Duel. I know so many other people have been talking about these hacks and whatnot, and it's an actual problem, but luckily our saviors are here. Konami is talked about the cheating tools right here. We're currently receiving reports regarding the use of cheating tools during battles and investigating the issues. In addition to this, we're also working on preventing the cheating. In order to continue providing a fair gaming environment for all players, we'll be monitoring and investigating all actions that violate our terms of use right here. They are striving to make Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel a safe and enjoyable gaming environment for all players. And I have not seen this hack before in game. It hasn't been an issue, but a lot of people have been seeing this hack. And what the hack is basically the opponent is able to make you, the player, auto surrender. And it's kind of wild how they're able to do it. So TGS Anime, a content creator that a lot of you guys probably know, posted a tweet a few hours ago saying that sadly hackers exist in Master Duel. And he was showcasing a little stream clip here. It's going to be low quality because this is from Twitter. And bro, Twitter has terrible quality. But look at the stream clip right here. It's ridiculous what happens. So TGS, you know, he's hanging out, doing good in this duel and whatnot, and then all of a sudden some shenanigans are about to happen here. Huh? Defeat, you surrendered? I don't know, bro. I don't think in this 15-sec clip that your boy TGS Anime went to top left to hit the gear icon and then click surrender. I don't think that happened. I don't think it happened, bro. Like, dude, what is this? You surrendered. But yeah, dude, TGS was just confused, bro. He was just confused. And yeah, dude, hackers are rampant right now, bro. Like, it's actually insane on how easy it is for people to hack in Master Duel right now. I did a little bit of digging myself to kind of see where this hack originated from. So I'll showcase to you guys my little trail that I found. Because, yeah, a lot of people were talking about this. And yeah, a lot of people were talking about this in the community right here. Team APS replies, you know, just like, what the heck is going on here? A ton of quote tweets here also talked about it here. We have Distant Coder talking about this, adding Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, trying to let them know, hey, what the heck is going on here. We have Hardlight Gaming also retweeting the tweet right here, letting us know about it. And then we also have Brad letting, you know, Master Duel know, bro, this is ridiculous that this is happening. And Brad is right here. It is also ridiculous that this happened in Duel Links too. In Duel Links, a hack like this where you go against your opponent and auto surrender happened in the KC Cup, the competitive KC Cup in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And this guy made an account called Konami Fix Your Game. Like, it's actually ridiculous how easy it is to hack. So while doing some digging on this hack, just kind of figuring out how the heck this even happens right here, I found this video from this guy called John Wayne here. John Wayne 007. What's up to the 007 crew? How you doing, my guy? And I found this video of him going against a hacker. And from this video, I was able to kind of understand a little bit more on how this hack exactly works. So shout out to John Wayne here. Basically, John Wayne had a insane board set up here, or he was actually able to counter an insane board from this guy called Deco here. Deco was playing this like Tri-Brigade. He had a Palooza, his Tri-Brigade shenanigans. He was popping off, and John was playing a Dynamis board. He was able to, throughout this duel, get all the, you know, cards on his opponent's side of the field just gone out of here. Board was cleared. It's on his turn. On his turn, he was able to summon into a Cyber Dragon Infinity. Deco only had one card to draw into. John was looking like he was in a really good spot in this duel, but watch the shenanigans that happened from this minute here. It's ridiculous.
Here you see that I make Infinity. So no cards in hand. He's pretty screwed. When he starts taking a while for his turn, I look over into his graveyard to make sure he doesn't have anything to banish or anything, you know, what he's looking at. But he's just taking forever. It's because he's minimizing his game, opening up a secondary folder, running a background program to basically DC his opponent.
Background program, ayo?
Very dirty. Konami needs to get some kind of anti-cheat program running in the background of this. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so in the middle of this duel right here, maybe Deco was just taking his time figuring out how he's going to come back from this, seeing if there was any sort of way for him to make this comeback right here. But if we skip a little ahead in this video, he does some shenanigans out here. So we're going to skip past by like another 30 seconds and watch this, bro. What happens when Deco sets a card?
Open right now. He's opening up background folders.
Background folders, ridiculous.
See right here, when he plays his card, my game is going to stutter.
Whoa, okay.
Freeze for a split second. I get the internet symbol down in the bottom left. I go to draw my card and auto lose. It happens time and time again against PC players.
So this is kind of wild right here. This is kind of wild. So first of all, we have anti-cheats out here where it auto DCs your opponent, and we also have anti-cheats here that force your opponent to surrender. Like, this is wild, bro. This is wild. Like, these cheats have been rampant for a little while now. And after watching this video, I kind of got a better understanding on what was happening, because John in this video was kind of mentioning, like, the player's taking his time. He probably clicked off his application, probably went to his anti-cheat, probably went to his cheat application, and then he was able to input some commands to get this going. After getting this, I guess, epiphany from John Wynn here, I did a little bit of research myself to kind of see where potentially these hacks originate from, and I think I found one lead that kind of showcases how this hack even happens. Okay, so after doing a little bit of research after watching that John video, I found a particular website that kind of sheds some light on how this hack works, especially the surrender hack. I'm not too sure how people do the auto DC hack. Again, it's something very similar that happened to in the KC Cup and Duel Links, but we're going to be mostly looking into the hack that auto surrenders your opponent that we saw TGS plays right here. I'm not going to link this website in the description. I'd rather not, but I want to shed some light on the shenanigans that's happened with this hack and kind of shed some light on it, on like how this even happens in the first place. And I hope somebody at Konami watches this video and be like, hey, yo, okay, that's how we got to stop it real quick. Because I think this is how they've been doing it. But again, anybody that knows a little bit more about it than me, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm an idiot. But as you can see right here, this person on this forum was like, good day! Today I want to show you something hilarious in the new Yu-Gi-Oh game by Konami. Dude, those Konami people, bro, I tell ya. It is possible to send a surrender command with the ID from the opponent. This results in the surrender from the opponent not only on the client side, the opponent also sees himself surrender, and the game is correctly scored as a defeat for him. The game is made in the Unity engine that uses IL2CPP. And when you take a little closer look at the game, I immediately realized you can do a lot of BS in the game, at least a lot in solo mode. How it works is the Duel engine class handles everything that happens in a match, plus there's extra functions for PvP and PvE. Also, most of the functions for PvE work in PvP because non-PvP functions are mostly just wrappers that are later also called the PvP functions. Anyways, there is a PvP command function that handles anything the PvP that concerns the player, setting cards, attacking, performing, drawing cards, etc. This function takes its parameter as INT player. I'm guessing int, I don't code, but int position, int index, and int command. Position and index are important for certain commands, like saying the card. Position is the position on the board, index is the position in your hand, made the other way around, don't remember exactly. When I looked at the commands, I was happy to see there's a surrender command, so you can set the player ID. I wondered if it would be possible to make the opponent surrender. So there's a lot of code right here, but in there it should showcase like basically what your opponent is, and there's a command right there called surrender. And then I don't know, because again, I have not taken that many coding classes or nothing like that, but one of these brackets right here is going to be the separate IDs for the individual player and everything like that. And I don't know much about coding, but I think the one in the brackets right here is basically like the player ID, and these are the different functions that the player ID can do to trigger X action. So basically right here, the command ID of the surrender button is 0xb or 11 if you are a human. And now you only have to find out which ID you have / the opponent has. It's fortunately very simple, since it either is a 0 or 1. Unfortunately, I couldn't see the pattern yet when there was a 1 or 0, but luckily there's another useful game function. The game class function tool is myself in player ID. With a simple inquiry, you can find out which ID your opponent has. Now we just have to implement all of this. I'll attach the source of a very simple DLL to this thread, the game functions that are needed, and then this guy codes the entire command right here to change it at will. So he can change the PvP command to target player, and once you get the ID of the opponent's player, you can just punch that ID into the code here and force auto your opponent right there. And then you can send the command with his client, send the surrender command ID of the opponent. And yeah, that is just how he's able to do it. So basically, he's able to trick the code to force his opponent to surrender, since this game's a client-based. And he was able to use this hack in 1 week, and in total already several hundred victories on several accounts, and so far no ban. However, I hope Konami fixes his BS before real ranked mode comes out. Have fun while it lasts. So I'm glad the hacker is like, hey, yo, this is some BS that this is happening, but I'm going to exploit the out of this in order to stop this from happening, bro. It's terrible. But that's basically how he's able to do it. You gotta love Unity and the Unity engine. A fantastic way to code games, but a fantastic application to easily hack games that are made on it, bro. Don't even get me started on the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl shenanigans right there. Like, people were able to hack that game before it even came out. It was made in Unity, bro. It's just that insane. But seriously though, hopefully Konami does crack down on these people, because again, it seems like people are just able to do it easily on PC because they're able to get into the files themselves, and then whatever programs they have, they can use the program to put game code as the game is going on to auto surrender your opponent. Just ridiculous shenanigans like that. And then there's also other hacks too that people use in order to auto DC and so on and so forth. But again, I'm hoping that Konami does properly crack it down on these players. They did it in Duel Links. While it's not perfect, and I haven't encountered any hackers in Duel Links from the time that I've been playing it, it was still a rampant issue in the KC Cup, but they eventually got that fixed. Hopefully they can take the same actions and do that in Master Duel. I don't know what would be the best way on fixing it. Hopefully they either release an anti-cheat. I'd be fine with an anti-cheat just to eliminate a good chunk of those people. But again, people are going to still figure out new ways to hack, even if there is a anti-cheat. But it still will help out a lot for getting that fixed. And I don't know, maybe doing it dedicated servers would help out too if they're able to get a system like that, because it is a peer-to-peer connection, and that's why it's easy for like those like DC, not auto surrender, but DC hacks to be a thing, because it is peer-to-peer connection. It's not a dedicated server, so it's easy for those people to auto DC people since it is in a peer-to-peer connection. But again, I'm hoping that they do some sort of either dedicated server or anti-cheat, something along those lines, so that this doesn't happen too often. Hasn't happened to me personally, but I could easily see it happen to me if I continue playing Master Duel. It's not that hard. But I'm hoping that it's not a continuous problem that happens as, you know, time goes on, because it would be really nice to, you know, not deal with those shenanigans. And again, even the hacker dude, even the guy that knows a good amount of coding, explained himself. He's like, yeah, this is some ridiculousness, but feel free to use this client, guys. Even the hacker dude realizes this is some BS, but he's also like, here, you guys go hack away. Everybody out here does not want to have to deal with these hacks, but for the people that do use the hacks, they're gonna use it like no other. But thank goodness the community was really after it when it came to the use of cheating tools right here. And again, fingers crossed that Konami will get these shenanigans figured out. We'll have to wait and see though. And that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Just kind of talking about the shenanigans of the hackers. Leave a like on today's video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content. Other than that, that's going to do it for me. Peace out, everybody.